Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the first Poundland haul of 2018 and I'm really excited to show you the bits that I've got because there's some really nice things in just now. So if you're not subscribed already, I would love if you hit subscribe to stick around for more videos from me in the future, and let's just get stuck in. So I'm going to show you my favourite item first, which is these gorgeous marble placemats. We really needed to replace our placemats because we didn't really think about it when we bought them. We just picked them up because we needed them, and they're just plain. They're kind of like a leatherette material and they're just kind of cream, and they don't really go in this room that well. They're non-offensive, but I wouldn't have ordinarily have picked them because they're not very special, so I thought these were just perfect. They kind of match in with like all the kind of wallpaper that we've got and the different designs in this room. So I just love this kind of marble. It is grey, but it's a warm grey, 50 shades of grey and all that. So these are just lovely. There's 2 in a pack and I've got 6 seats at the dining table. So I picked up 3 of these, and I thought it was quite funny because the coasters came in packs of 4. So I've now got 2 extra coasters because obviously I had to pick up 8 in total. So I've got these little coasters as well. Obviously these were £1 each. I know it's obvious to say that they're £1, but some bits in Poundland are actually £2 now, or £5 or whatever. So I will tell you the things that are actually £1 and the things I paid more money for. But I just thought these were lovely. It's such a lovely little set, and yeah, these are the kind of things that are like really notable in your house, but these are really inexpensive. Though with 2 young kids like mine that might actually mess them up, I'm not really too fussed when I'm not paying a lot of money for them. Okay, next kind of householdy item is this doormat. And I know it's a bit of a kind of weird thing to be excited about, but the struggle of trying to get a nice doormat, honestly, I just want one like this. It's kind of like carpet, and it's a lovely kind of the same again. It's like greyish, you know, beige and grey together. So that's the kind of colour that we've got throughout our house. And I just thought this was really good for £1. It's got the non-slip bit on the back, and because we have a dog and we've always got people come in with like mucky feet and like welly boots from being out at walk and whatever, it's good for us to get something again that's inexpensive, so that if it gets kind of done in, we can just throw it away and get a new one. But I think you can actually wash this one as well, so you can just throw it in the washing machine if we get mucky paws prints on it, which is great. That also came in another few colours as well. I think there might have been like a brownie coloured one and also black. Next thing I picked up was this little pull cord for the bathroom. Now I actually picked this up a few months ago in Poundland, but I didn't actually replace it in the light properly. I just cut the old cord and attached it to it, which is the wrong way to do it, by the way. Don't do it that way because it just pulls off, which mine did, and then it broke. So it smashed this part because it landed on the tiles. So I just got a new one. It's just again a nice sort of like stony colour, and it's just got a new fresh cord on it, which is nice because sometimes grubby handprints can make these cords go a bit dirty looking. So it was always good to just replace that one. All the kind of bathroom stuff like the toothbrush holders and the hand wash dispensers are all really good in there. I think we've actually got 2 from there already, which we really like. Now it's Charlie's first birthday coming up soon, and as you guys know if you follow me over on Instagram, if you don't already, this is my handle here, then I am obsessed with like decor and like parties. For Ella's first birthday we went all out, and I plan on doing the same for Charlie's birthday. The only thing is the weather isn't as good this time of year, so for Ella's birthday we had it outside and had a big barbecue, so we're going to have something a bit more kind of scaled down in terms of who comes, but we're still going to go all out in terms of decor and food and all that kind of stuff. So one thing I did want to get were these kind of like hologram air-filled like name balloons, so you can actually do your own ones with these individual letters. And as you can see, I only managed to get a C and an R, which to be fair is like Charlie Reid, but I wanted to get his full name. So in the Poundland that I went to, they only had these letters available, so I'm hoping that if I go around all the different Poundlands I'll manage to get all the other letters to fill in between. But I do want to go for a kind of gold and sort of like botanical feel for his birthday, kind of like greenery and plants and sort of just a bit more of a kind of rustic feel. So I got the gold because I thought they would be really nice. And while we're on the subject of babies, I just picked up 2 packs of Huggies wipes. I know a lot of people don't like these wipes because they're quite dry, but that's kind of the reason why I do like them, because I feel they work quite well. I love the scent on this one. So these ones are the aloe vera ones, and they just smell really nice. And also these ones are just the normal plain pure ones. But yeah, I really like these wipes. I've never had any issues with them, but I know a lot of people aren't a fan of them. But to be fair, I do have like lots of different types of wipes. I'm not really brand loyal, but I just always pick these up because they're £1. And still on the subject of baby snacks, I've got some Farley's rusks, which as you can see have been opened because Charlie got a bit hangry when we were out. Yeah, so he had one of these before we went for a Nando's the other day, and he loves them. He thinks they're really good. And I also like the fact you can make these with milk and make them into like a porridge, which I've done a couple of times when I've not had his baby porridge, which is quite handy. But these are just good for being out and about, aren't they, because it takes them quite a while to get through them even though they're just like a biscuit. Next up, I got some Markies for our dog Lola because I said to Ella go and pick her a kind of snack or a little treat, and this is what she picked her up. It's funny because these are always our go-to like dog snacks. Even when I had dogs living at home with mum and dad, we used to always pick up these Markies. They're good because they're the pedigree brand, and yeah, they're only £1, so that's really good because we go through quite a lot of these, quite a greedy dog. And I also got some Alpen bars because Fraser and I are both trying to kind of follow Slimming World, and it's been going quite well so far. I've actually lost about £7 so far, and that's been 2 weeks I've been doing it, so I'm really pleased that I'm actually managing to lose weight whilst kind of still managing to have like snacky things and not doing a major crash diet. So the Alpen light bars, not just the Alpen bars, it has to be the light ones. You can have 2 of them a day as like a healthy extra. So I'll go into a whole Slimming World topic and do a whole video on that separately, but basically when you do Slimming World, there's some things you can have unlimited amounts of, some things you need to measure, and there's some things that you can have per day that you don't need to count. And if I don't have any bread or any like cereal or anything, I can actually have 2 of these per day without having to really count it. So yeah, 2 of these, they're really good. My favourite ones tend to be these ones. It's the Cherry Bakewell and the Banoffee. They are really good. The other ones are kind of average. They do have a Jaffa Cake one as well, but the Banoffee one's amazing, and I also love Cherry Bakewell. So I got both of these because as you can tell, if I can have 2 of these a day, then we tend to go through a lot of them. And again, because I'm doing Slimming World, I've got us some Curly Wurlies because I find this like a really good snack to have because it's so satisfying. It's really long, it's quite big, it feels substantial, and yeah, I've also heard a little hack that if you put it in the freezer, it makes it last a lot longer because it doesn't melt quite the same. So yeah, I absolutely love these, and they are 6 cents on Slimming World, which is good. And I know that all of you guys are going to think the way I say Curly Wurly is really funny because I'm Scottish and we roll our R's quite a lot, so just for laughs, I'm going to say it again. Curly Wurly, £1. Right, on to a kind of cleaning product, and these are amazing. It was my mum that told me about these, and I think it was Flash that first brought them out, but I just got these Clean Zone ones and they work just the same. They are magic erasers. You literally just put water on them and God knows what they do. They just basically, it's like a big sponge and you just wipe everything, like glass furniture, bathroom stuff, all that kind of thing. So you can use these over and over, just keep washing them through. They do eventually start to kind of like tear apart and stuff, but they are quite substantial. 2 of these in a pack for £1 is amazing, and I find them really good for using in the bathroom, like around your sink, and like really buffing up and making sure all the porcelain is really shiny. I also picked up this Lenore fabric softener because it smells amazing. Aren't the fabric softeners now just so good? They literally smell like perfume. Oh, that is really, really nice. This one is one of the Parfumels Ruby Jasmine. It's got 37 washes because it's concentrated, and I just think that our bedding is going to smell divine when we put this through the washing machine. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get stripped off soon, even though I've just washed it, and wash it with this because it is just lovely. I really like this one. Oh, and I should also mention that was actually £2. It wasn't the pound, but still for fabric softener, that's a really good deal. I also picked up some Nivea Powder Touch deodorant because I really like this one. It's very feminine, it's a nice smell, and it's also got like powder in it. This is a bit like too much information, but it doesn't make you like sweaty. Sometimes I find some deodorants actually make you sweatier. Like, does anyone else find the same? So yeah, a bit too much information, but yeah, I really like this one. It's really good, and yeah, it's just a nice little bottle and it seems to last me a long time. I also picked up my favourite fake tan mitt. I'm actually going to take it out of the pack to show you because this is just amazing. This tan mitt, it's so soft. It's like a kind of velour material, and it's got a little glove inside it to save your hands getting a mess, but this just seems to really buff in the tan really well. At the moment, don't judge this tan because it's still developing. I've not washed it off yet. I need to wash it off before I go out. I just really like this tanning mitt. It's always worked really well for me. It's nice and soft, and it also washes really well and dries very quickly, which is very important. So that was £1, which is a bit of a bargain because you go into places like Boots and you're not paying £1 for a fake tan mitt ever. Like, they're at least like £3, £3.50, maybe even more. So yeah, these are my go-to fake tan mitts. It's the Derma V10 Soul Kiss 3-in-1 Self Tan Mitt. definitely one for the win. And last couple of bits I got was just this pack of 12 Velcro rollers. Now, look at the length of my hair. My hair is really long. There's no way that my hair is going to get round all of those rollers. I actually picked these up for Ella because I want to practice putting rollers in her hair for the morning of our wedding. So yeah, I think I'm just going to practice with these ones, see how she gets on, and I think she'll actually be okay with them, hopefully. And we might be able to get a really cute little Instagram picture with her rollers in. Little mummy and daughter twinning time, really cute. But because her hair's so fine, they're never going to just stand on their own, so I've got these little clips to put in them. So I don't know what you call these, but they're just little like sectioning clips, I think they're called. Yeah, metal sectioning clips. So you just like basically put them on the roller so your hair doesn't fall out. So I think I'll need to do that so they don't fall out of her little fine soft hair. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my very first Poundland haul of 2018. I got a few nice bits. It's not a massive haul, but yeah, I think I've spent about £30 there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social media. I will leave that in the description box, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!